So now we need to go back out to the top floor. But instead of going down the hole, now we're going to take the elevator. This right here is why it took me so long to beat this dungeon the first time I played this game. So, I was sitting here going like, okay, what the heck is going on? And I'm like, I've gone down both of these paths. Well, you're supposed to get under the B4, right? This is where the path to the actual boss is. So, yeah. Kind of, sort of a dick move. But at least they reward you with treasure down some of these paths. Like I said, this place is very aggravating without a map. You don't care about there we go. Alright, so now we are on B5. Let's see. And we want to go to this one. Thankfully, there's not like a whole lot of decision points. Oh good, it didn't sick him. Oh, she put up her dukes. So, you might notice even though they're muted, they're still casting spells. That's because the status elements, they stack, right? And as they stack, they have a higher and higher chance of, like, and see, he didn't do it that time because the way mute works is you have like a % chance to not be able to cast a spell. And pretty much all of the status effects work that way. Where basically it just kind of ramps up the effects. So we're on the 8th floor again, and we want to go this way. Oh, Maki, you sweet summer child. You sweet, sweet summer child. Okay, so now we're going to heal up. I shouldn't have used her MP. I should have used his. That's okay. We've got... we've got SP restoratives for this reason. That should be good. Uh-oh. Don't stop freaking out. Anyway. I'm a little worried about my PSP now. Okay. Don't shoot me with a shotgun. That's rude. rank 6. That's not bad. Okay. Nice. Okay. As far as I think it's a tech move, but as far as tech moves goes, Toxic Sting is not bad. Basically anything in this game that hits multiple times is good. Alright, so we're on B8, and I need to go into this bottom one, I believe. Yes. God, don't be so antisocial. And there's not even anything in that chest. Or that chest. And that one, I think, sets the entire party down to 1 hit point. So. But you know what I have to cure that, right? Shoki is also a good persona to put Midera Han on as well, since it has such good like such a low SP requirement, which is 7. And we need to go into the left to the right one, excuse me. Magarula, that's pretty good. And in addition to that, Janus also learns Mar Agion. So he's got a really wide range of moves. It's pretty good. So let's... Well, let's just finish them off then. They must be close. And we are on the 10th floor, and on this floor, that's a save room. We don't want to save just yet. Alright, well, that was just mean. Alright, so now we got some more incenses to use. Let's use them real quick. Alright. Carries. Be very careful if you're going in here guns a-blazing, because carries reflect guns, and if your main character shoots one of them, he will die. So let's do this. They're also like really abnormally high level for like all the monsters. They're like 6 or 7 levels higher than the rest of the monsters in here. They're like level 28. So now we actually want to, let's just guns. Hey, free magic guard. That's cool. Alright. And this is the boss room. But unfortunately, we don't get to fight the boss right now. We get some plot about how Chisato's secretly a terrible person. Or she's not terrible, she's just jealous. You know, jealousy drives people to do terrible things, even if they're not necessarily bad people. So of course she's talking about Aki, the little girl with her hair pulled back in a red bow. Is trying to murder us and thinks she's Kandori's daughter. Yeah, he actually got hurt pretty bad. Oh, let's get a little more comfortable here. My foot's falling asleep. So basically, Chisato's this secret frenemy to Maki, but like not really. She's just, like I said, just jealous. Like, it's very weird to see like stuff like this to me as an adult, because I'm 32, right? And plot lines like this make me laugh because this is like high school, you know, it's high school bullshit. And well, it's okay. Let me rephrase. It's high school bullshit with backed by magic powers, and you know, this is stuff that normal, like, well-adjusted adults don't worry about. Notice I said normal and well-adjusted. There are a lot of adults that do worry about stuff like this, but it's still high school level bullshit, and It's something that I laughed a lot at when I was playing Persona 5, because they're constantly like, oh, those shitty adults, blah, 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 blah. You know, and they're using their adult powers to oppress us young folk, and I'm thinking, you know, if they didn't constantly say that, I think the message of the game would be a lot more universal, because even as an adult, you see bullies like that every day who abuse their power. It's not just adults versus children. It's just anybody in power. Anybody in power can, you know, abuse that power. You see it at work. You see it in. You see it everywhere. It's just part of human existence, and they never, to my knowledge, acknowledge that aspect of it. It's always like portrayed in a adults versus kids life, adults versus teenagers, which did sort of hamper my it made me roll my eyes every time they were like, those shitty adults. But anyway, Chisato throws us out of the dungeon, and guess what we have to do now? If you said walk back down there through the same dungeon we just went through again, you would be correct. So before we got down there, though, we are going to go in here and heal up, get our SP back. I should probably, while I'm thinking about it, go buy some chewing souls. Heal us, please. I guess I'll go ahead and buy like 99 chewing souls. Stop it. Like you buy the chewing souls in here. Every time I think it's like gone away, it does it again. It's like, no, I'm still here. I might need to retire this PSP for a little bit. I do have a spare PSP because let's see, I want chewing souls. Chewing souls are cheap too, so it's like whatever, just buy 99 of them. Do I need anything else while I'm here? No, we're good. We're good. Do I? No, I don't need to do all that. Alright, now back into the dungeon. I think whatever problem that is going on with my D-pad is working itself out, because it is definitely not doing it as much as it was. So now we just need to follow the path that we did before. And go back to B4. That's one of the things I like about the mini-map and just the map in general in this game. It has a very good map. We're not going to screw around in here. We're just going to Megidola everything we can Megidola and then just move on. But I really like that they mark the path that you went before. So that if you... Like, I don't have to, like, consult my map to see where I've got to go now. Because I could just follow the lit up tiles that I was doing. Let's see, you need to... Well, I was going to Eternal White you, but now we're just going to do this. Woo! Okay, Reiji, you're level 26. That's pretty good. Got that vitality through the roof there.